When I was first coming out, I mean, the education was out there, and I soaked it in. I mean, when I was first coming out, I knew about safer sex. I mean, I knew you're supposed to use a condom, you're supposed to do this and that and the other. Um, but I hadn't ever put it into practice. I mean, I started having sex, and there were some risky things that I was doing because although I knew I wasn't quite confident while having sex to bring up the issue of the condom. And I didn't necessarily have a situation with friends where they were inquisitive about what I was doing in a safe way. We didn't have that conversation about, what did you do? Did you use a condom? Were you safe in other ways? That just wasn't part of our vocabulary. And so I didn't get, reassurance or any kind of security from my friends who I was with at that time to push the issue for my own safety. And so there were some risks that were going on that I had to grow into. That.
And now with Empower?
And now with Empower, I find myself in a situation where I am with friends where that conversation is welcomed, and for me it helps me to be able to push the issue and to have security while I'm having sex with whomever I'm going to be with, that it's okay to actually push that. Because I have friends now who will say, well, what'd you do? Were you safe? And I can say back with confidence that yes, I was, or maybe I wasn't as safe as I should have been. But there is the vocabulary here that I can talk about that. And that wasn't the situation before, and it's really welcoming now.
So let's talk about Empower then. What do you think the best part of Empower is?
For me, the best part of Empower is the feeling for me that I'm in a safe place. Empower to me is very safe. I allow myself to relax a little bit. I allow myself to have fun. I don't really hold back a lot of movements that I usually make that might be a little bit too loud. I'm amongst friends here. I'm in a safe place. That's what I love the most about being at Empower, is that I'm not being judged for being too queenie or not being judged for being too loud. In fact, I'm laughed at for being too loud because people enjoy it. That's what I like the most about being here, is security.
It seems like I should wait for the airplane, yeah. I'm just going to ask you about...
Oh, it's a helicopter.
Oh, your station.
Yeah, Chopper 4.
It's a Chopper 4. Okay.
All right.
No? Circling around. Looking for Sergio.
We know he's in there. He's in the White House.
Come on. Okay.
What was the young gay men's community like before? Oh, it was fragmented. It was in pieces. Well, there really wasn't a young gay men's community because we were all over the place. I mean, we were all busy going to school and working, and maybe once in a while going out to a bar, and there wasn't a community. We were all in bits and pieces all over the place. And now there is an opportunity to kind of come in with Empower. There is the opportunity to kind of just congregate in an area and have fun and meet each other. It's funny because before, you'd see these people every so often, like at the mall, or you'd see them, when you went to eat. You'd see them probably going to the bar. And while you were familiar with them, you didn't know who they were because you had never actually met them, and your friends didn't actually know who they were, and so it was a bunch of little cliques kind of hanging around, and no one really knew each other. We knew of each other, but we didn't know each other. And now with Empower, there is this, like I said, there's this place to kind of congregate and to hang out with each other and to actually meet each other and have an opportunity to get to know each other, because there's not the feeling that you're impeding into someone else's life to do it, because you're just kind of sharing with each other here. So now there is somewhat of a community, a young gay men's community in Albuquerque, which is refreshing.
we hear that, so big question.
All right.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah, I was also thinking. I mean, if you see them at the mall, you don't know that they're gay, right? I mean, you kind of like, maybe not.
Right. You know, you may see them once out at a bar, and then if you see him at a mall, you're like, oh yeah, he's still cute, but you know, I'm not sure yet. And you might see him at university, and you're not completely sure because, again, you don't want to go into their area and ask, by the way, you're cute, are you gay?
Right.
You know, and if they're here, well, yeah, they are, and you can actually talk to them. There's like no barriers like that here.
You put the boom